Okay. Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. If you go to my website, Stamp Around the Table, that's stampinup.net, you can learn more about me. You can see our products, you could place an order, you could sign up to hold a workshop, you could join my team. If there's anything I can give you a hand with, help you out with, just reach out to me and I will do my best. Now, this week, I'm working on our paper pumpkin for the month of January 2023. And I didn't just realize I didn't have so many things out here. And I forgot something. I'll just find it here briefly, I hope. But anyway, I also am gonna, because it's alternatives, I'm bringing a few things out from, and I'm not finding it. I just wanted the directions so I could just show you. Oh well, I will show you in a minute what the cards are, what the way that Stampin' Up designed them, like how they recommend it. But before we get started with that, I just wanted to show you there's a few things from our mini catalog that may also be incorporating today. It could be, I may use some stuff from the Country Gingham. This is 6x6 paper, and it does have, one of the colors in it is Petal Pink, which is one of the colors in this set, in this kit. I also just use a little bit of the paper from the Country Floral Lane, which is a 12x12 paper. I'm using the Country Bouquet bundle. I've used some of the stamps from it. I've used the punch. Okay, so just so you know, a few things from that. The other thing I may use, I'm not 100% sure. I just have to, I should have had these all set out here, just a little behind where I wanted to be, just a little. And of course I'm not gonna find it now. Maybe it was safe. Oh, here it is. Is this bundle, the Easter Bunny bundle. It's got a punch with it. I may use the bunny. I'm not 100% sure right now, but I will at least explain in a little bit my thoughts on what I was thinking you might use that for. Okay, so January is always about, the paper pumpkin is around love, kind of stuff that can be used for Valentine's Day, or it could even many times also could be wedding or anniversary, things like that. And this month they also had an add-on, which is some little heart boxes, okay, and I showed them on my video on Tuesday on my Facebook page. I introduced this whole kit, and I meant to show you how to put them together, and then just the way everything went, I ended up not doing that. So, but in this set, the Petal Pink and Fresh Freesia seem to be the main colors. There is some Mango Melody in it, and there's also some Calypso Coral. But these two seem to be the main colors. They also have some gold in it too, and we do have some gold paper. We do have a gold paper as well. Okay, so I will put that in the information here when I'm finished. Now I wanted to show you, and let's see here, wait a minute, get these together. The boxes come like this, and there still were some available. I looked earlier today, there still were some available, but you need to pay attention because on the back, and I don't know that's going to show up on the camera here because they're very small, one top and one says bottom. They're upside down there. Top and bottom. And I don't know that that's really going to show up on the camera. Okay, so probably not, because it's very light. It's hard to, it's a little bit difficult to see. But how you put these together is these fold up like this. These fold in, and then this is going to fold over like that, and this end's going to fold over like this. All right, and then this comes off. All right, and then that's how you hold the box together, because that will then stick on itself. Okay, it's like a double-sided tape. It's like a tear-in tape that's already been applied. All right, so there's one, and that one is the bottom. And it is important that you make sure you've got one of each. So this does the same thing. Those go up, those go in. This comes up. Just kind of fold it a little bit before I put it together. Okay, so those go in. This goes around. Oops, take the weight off. Whoop, I can get a hold of it here. Suddenly it doesn't want to. So, these could be cute if you were having a little party or a little something that you needed little favors for that would be heart-shaped. That could be really cute. Okay, now, and the top, the reason it's important is the top is just a little bigger than the bottom. So see, they fit together like that. So you can put some candy inside. These are going to be too big. But you could put some candy inside, some smaller candies. Somebody suggests you could even, put money in if you wanted money, get a little gift for someone. And with these things come these, they're sticky on the back, and you can stamp on them. This one I stamped on in a purple. Okay. And I did, actually, that's Highland Heather, because it does coordinate with our fresh Freesia. And then these little keys also have sticky on the back. Okay, so let me just see here. I'm gonna stamp another one with, so that you hold the key to my heart. Somewhere here I have, and I did stamp these out, but right now I'm not finding where I stamped it. But it has a locket, it's got a key, it's got the keyhole for the locket, these hearts, this little fancy doodad thing there. You hold the key to my heart, love is the key to my Valentine, and I love you. So that's what I'll find is to my Valentine, maybe. I have everything here. Here it is. And this one I'm gonna stamp with Petal Pink. Or you could even do, if you wanted, you could even do it in gold, which would be our gold embossing. And I'll show you another project that I did. I'm just trying to get my head so I can, hopefully that's about where it belongs. Well, it's a little crooked, but it'll be okay. All right, so then this could go like this. You could then put, if you want, put the key over, if I can get it out of here. Why is it sticking there? You could even go like that. You could put a bow on there. I had a little extra, I thought, of some bow. Where is it? I colored some a little bit ago, and I thought I had some extra that left, and who knows where it is. So many things go flying once I'm trying to do stuff. Or you could even do, this is the other color it came with it. This came with the kit. So this is an add-on to just, and the 10 No, it wasn't $10. I got the wrong price. I'm not going to be able to tell you right now. So then you could put this right there. You could put it even on the key. Okay, whoops. Wants to come off on my finger. I'm going to do one more bow just like this. So it's a little bit smaller, maybe. It's not much smaller. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's a little better. So I don't have to cut off quite as much. And I usually put that on with a glue dot. Oh. I'm going to put this right there. And if you, okay. And my scissors, I just had them, there they are. And if you want, you could punch out some little hearts. Now we do have, to go with that, again, it could be gold or it could be this color or this color even, if you wanted to pick up on that. And where did I just had it? Here's our punch. And I just had a little piece. What did I do with it? So I can kind of show you. Well, of course, oh, here it is. See if I can fit this in here. So that could even go here, or if I don't have an extra little piece of, don't think of the Mango Melody around that I could use, but that's probably, I actually would probably do the Mango Melody or the gold, which I did have. Here, wait, let me see if I can grab right here. I do have a little bit of Mango Melody, so let's see. Whoop, I didn't do that quite right. Okay, just this little, there. Go like that. I think I'm just going to do that one on there. And whether you put a little bit of glue on it, whether you use a glue dot. Okay. So right now I'm just going to do that like that. And I may add more to it later. Okay. So and then you can put a little, as I said, some little candies or some little tiny things and kind of small things inside. All right. Now, one of the things, and so I did a couple of alternatives playing around getting ready for this. And one of the easiest types of alternatives for these cards, oh wait, let me show you. I meant to show you these first. And I dropped one. Here it is. This is the way, this is how these are made the way that Stampin' Up suggested. So here's this one. You hold the key to my heart. The key's there. This little part punches out. And then here's these two. Okay. And I stamped some lackets inside and a key. And I thought that oh my gosh, I dropped I don't know where it went to. I did have a little thing on there with a little sentiment, and it's not there. Obviously, I didn't get that on there very well. And then here's To My Valentine. And see, it's got those three. Okay, I didn't put anything on the inside of that. And then I just showed how you can stamp one envelope if you would like to personalize it. These are the envelopes they sent. Okay, so I'll just do it this way, just so you can see. Maybe I forgot to put that on yesterday. I don't know. I'm all confused now. I don't see it right here. But it could very well be because things were kind of piled up on each other, and sometimes things get knocked off. All right. So if you would like to see that video, I did post it here on YouTube, and it also is posted, it was live on my Facebook page. Okay, so let me just, where did I put them? Just show you the card bases that they gave us. Because, my goodness. So they gave us, so there's an envelope. Okay, here's one card base. And the other two, okay. There's 3 kinds of card bases. As I said, this was this color that punched out, okay. And it was just plain. I ran this through a an old, here they are, through an embossing folder. It was an old one that was, I think that it was called Dotted Swiss. It may not have been by Stampin' Up, but it's an old one I happen to have. Okay, so that's that one punched out of there, and when you close it, see, then that color that's inside shows through. And then they had us put the key inside of it. It was how they suggested. Okay, like this. All right. One of the things, so I did a couple different things here, okay, with this. Well, I didn't use that one. But this one of the things that comes to mind is that you could take a window sheet. I'm not going to do that tonight, but you could take a window sheet, put it behind here, and then make like a little box with, wherever they are here, they have strips of, and they're hiding on me right now, but they have them right here. They had long strips that you cut, like to the length you need to put around, and they're sticky on both sides. So then you could put a second window sheet that like holds it up. You put a second window sheet over so you can see all the way through to in here. And between the window sheets, you could put whatever it is that you want to, like, be a shaker card, So I've done them before. There's quite a few people have done some window sheets with this, or have done shaker cards with these as alternatives. I just decided I wasn't going to take the time to do that today because I have other things to show you. But if you wanted to see them, if you go and you look up alternatives for the January 2023 paper pumpkin, you will find them. Okay, so here's these there, and they fold like this. This would be the front. There's the open. The same with this. Okay, so one of the easiest folds is to just fold this back on itself, like this one. I did this one. See, I turned it around. This is the way that they, would be like this. The purple's on the back. But if you turn it this way, okay, and fold this in half, which that's the easiest fold to do. Well, actually, you can do it either way. This one, I wanted this on the back, or you could fold it so it's on the front. Now, I had another, where is it? Right here somewhere, that I started to fold and then decided I was going to show you, and so I didn't want this one. Okay, so this one, I folded, turned it, so like if you fold it like this, where's my, okay, so that's backwards from what, or nearly, and then one of these folds back. On this one, I decided to do the solid in front. This one I'm going to do the solid in back. Okay, and that's just in half. You could make it a little shorter, like this could, and then some of the white could show, or you could do a little more, like that. Okay, so I just want to make sure this is, so it will close nicely for me. There. So on this one, you can see the part that punched out, the back was this color, the other side's white. I ran it through to give it the dotted Swiss. That looks almost like the milk glass. You might be able to find a dotted Swiss somewhere that's got a little bit bigger. Those are a little bigger, so that Might look a little more like milk glass. Okay. But this, it's a little bit lighter than that, but you could do that. We do have some different die cuts that do like a little, can't think what it's called, like a little grid like this. And you can even do one of those, okay? What I was thinking I was going to do here was, let's do one of these. This is one that came with it. This could go here. And then, so I'm going to put that, just think where I'm going to put on it here. I'm going to do some of these lockets that they gave. Let's see, what do we have here? We have 3 lockets. Okay. So they could even give us, oh, actually there's 2 kinds of hearts, one with this color, one with this color. There's a square one somewhere here, which also is the same color as that. So you might even want to do something like this. And again, you could kind of put them together with the key there. Okay. So I might do that. And see, they've got the gold there. If you want a 3rd one, you could also have it. I think I'm going to do those 2. I like that. So what I'm going to do with this is, and you could use the glue dots that they gave you. I think I might pop at least one of these up. Let me just see here. So because this is vellum, I'm going to, and they recommend they just show you having some glue dots on the back. Wherever you put them, as long as you're going to be able to cover it up with something, because otherwise they show through. Even once you take this off, hold it there, they show through. They can show through, and you don't want, that would not look too great. Although these aren't too bad, they don't show too much. Then you could go, like this one could go here, and this one here, kind of like that, so that it's hidden, okay? And this one at least, oh, wait a minute. I want that flat. Yeah, put that one flat and pop this up. And for a lot of them, they showed 2 on behind, but I think I'm just going to do 1 here, just because they are going to be connected here. And so I didn't, and this you could even use your glue. You could, because you just put it on here, it's not going to be seen because it's like that. And oh, this wants to drip all over there. Okay, and if you want, you could tie it through there, or you could just, again, do a bow, a little bow. Wait a minute. Try this again. Put that in there because it's rolling all away from me. Yep. That can go kind of here. If you want, you could also put one of these in there. You want the one that comes with the kit, or if you wanted one of these because they got the heart, you could do that also. This one ripped, but let me just see if I can. One of the things I've realized is that if I do it kind of under, it doesn't necessarily have to be with this one, but just say kind of more like this. Whoop, it's not exactly right there, because you can see it. Let me move it up a smidge. Well, that's right, because I'm going to even, because I don't want it to stick on the other, but right there, so it, and this is going to go over it, like those are tied together, so that also will help hide it. So this, I just wanted you to know, like, you know, when there's a little oopsie like that, there's always, most of the time, there's some little way to fix it. And we do want this up just a smidge more there. That's a little better. Okay, and where's the, right here they are. Oh, wrong one, this one. And if you want, you can even just do this, because then that'll help hold that down. And hope I did it upside down. Oh, my head's in the way, sorry. Put that right there. Ah, come on. It's there. And my scissors again. If you have another colored twine that goes with this, or ribbon, you can also use that. So here's on the outside, and then on the inside, you know, this is a little sticky. You can always put, if you do have your embossing buddy, because it is sticking over a little, you can always just put a little bit of powder on it, and then it won't be sticky. Okay, so this is here. And when I open this, I want to see something more over here. So, ta-da, where did I think I'm going to do this one? Should I do it like this? And it does have, I don't know if I'll like that color with it or not, but it does go with it. So where's my, oh no, where did I put it? There it is, way in the bottom. My stack here. So somewhere here, oh, here it is. I've got my Stampin' Pierce mat, because this is clear, and you get a better impression if you do this. So I'm going to do this here. There's that. And how did I? And I actually, and I did it before, you can have whatever you want in here. I decided I'm going to make that a little key, put a little keyhole in there also. Okay. And if you want, even have like that. And it does hide it, so that it's not till you open it that you really see the inside message. Okay, and I think I'm going to put this one, you hold the key to my heart. And again, you could do these in, I'm doing this all in the fresh Freesia, but you could do it in any of the colors. So here's this, there's that. And if you wanted, you could use one of, let's see here, one of these. There were a few of these that came in. That one, or that one on the front. So let me see. I might, maybe this one to bring a little more of that other color in. So what do I want to say? No, that's for me. Now, do I want to say I could use one of those? The other thing is, these have I love that we are friends. Happy Valentine's Day. I just wanted to say for you, I love you with love. All right. And this one, where did I put them? I just had I was showing it to you a little bit ago. Well, here it is. Again, I had stamped these out and I lost the paper I stamped them on. Ew. So let's see here if we can get this behind it so you can see it better. To my Valentine, which I think I might do that. You hold my heart, love is the key, I love you. And on the inside it says, you hold the key to my heart. So, I think I might do, if I want to do it, let me just, I'm not sure if I won't like this other color, the Calypso Coral with it or not. I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, I'll save that for another one. What did I want to say? No, that's not it. I just got to find it. Now I have them over here. To my Valentine. There it is. Let's see. Do I like that? I put this here. I think it's okay. Because then you got a little this. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. If you don't like that, you know, that's the thing. When you make it the way you like it, if you don't care for the colors I used on here, you can choose a different color. Obviously, whatever you choose, you do want it to coordinate. I'm going to do it like that. And I'm just going to do a little bit of glue on this too. My glue is, I only need a little bit on the one end because it's going to stick over and you don't want to do it so it's closing the card. Okay, so you've seen a couple different ways to do that quick fun fold. Now usually I don't do folds until Friday, but this just screened out to be used at that type of a fun fold. So I said, I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to show you one that I did that's a little bit fancier fun fold, which is this. And what I did was I took one card. Let me just grab it here so I can show you. Maybe. So again, they're like kind of hiding on me. Come on. Wait, nope, that's the wrong one. Of course, because I'm on. Here, wait, grab it out of my box. Not that box. Oh, here they are, over here. Okay, so I used this one. It could be either one. This one, I chose this one. And what I did here was, this is this way, okay? I folded this way. And then I folded this in half backwards and this in half that way. And then I took a piece of our cardstock. Oh, I got a little bit of ink on the back there, but this is fresh Freesia cardstock. And this is, I will measure this for you because I should have had that measurement where I just had my, well, I don't know where my little ruler went to, but I will show you. This is, oops, it's 6 1/4 inches. Is that right? 6, I'm sorry, 6 and, gotta look at it here. Try to get that right on the edge there. I was thinking, so this looks like it's 6 3/8, but basically this here, it should have been more like, this is 4 1/4. Yeah, it would be 3/8 because it's 4 1/4. Half of 4 1/4 is 2 1/8. So that's what I did. It's 6 3/8 because 4 1/4, that's how wide, like when our cards, you know, when they're like this, it's 4 1/4 this way, 5 1/2. So this is, and then and then the halfway is 2 1/8. So it's 6 3/8 by 5 1/2. Then I scored it at the 4 1/4 mark. Okay, so you got a whole back page here. Okay, this whole half of the, like a whole half of a card, this whole half. All right, and then, because these I had folded like accordion fold, like each of these back like this, then this one, like I folded this on, and then that one, I put it into here, and see the other is just so they just fold like that. They just, those two edge ends, these two, the end of this, that 2 1/8 by 5 1/2, and this 2 1/8 by 5 1/2 just fit in there. Made sure they would close. And then so just to make it a little bit fancier, and I decided I wanted a couple of heart lockets and to have them tied together by this ribbon. And I put this through. I may end up having to put a little bit of glue or like a glue dot behind those, because they do kind of want to come undone there. So I may do that. And then you can see I used a tiny piece of our gold paper there, and and then on this one you hold the key. Those I did in, see, that's a darker purple than, oh, not there, where is it? Then the one I just did, it's kind of hard to see because it's on a different color, but you can see it's a darker color. This I used Highland Heather because I wanted it to jump out a little bit more than it would as the, and maybe do I have it on purple somewhere? Well, I do that one. So you can see it a little better. Well, it's hard to, on here, see that's the fresh Freesia there. So see, it's not as bold. I wanted it bolder. So that's why Highland Heather and fresh Freesia are kind of, like they go well together. So I was able to do that. Okay. So then the other thing I did was I had wanted to see, could I like use this more on a card, and can I get this part off? You can. It's a little bit, it takes a little bit of extra work, but I was able to do that. And then I was thinking, I thought, you know what, I want to do, I decided I wanted to do the box on the front of the card, but I didn't want this to be lost, like that side. So I did manage to get it off. And that one I put back here. And then I used our heart punch pack, okay? And this is the Petal Pink with this one, and Whisper White with this one. I put them there. And then this is done in gold. That is our, what's it called? I can't even think. Oh my goodness. Oops, that is embossing powder. So that was embossed. And so and if you haven't done embossing before, heat embossing, it's really a lot of fun. And I wasn't sure at first, where was I going to put this? Where would it fit? And I realized we have these, and they are still active. This is the Kraft gift boxes. Okay, they come flat. You get 10 of them for $10, so they're $1 each. I put that together, and my card will fit in there, even with that on it. Now it does stick up just a smidge, so you might want to end up putting like a bow around, a ribbon around it with a bow, maybe make a belly band, or you could even like just tack it here with, and with a glue dot, and it would open fairly easily. So, but I wanted to show you this because I wanted a bigger heart and back that was gold. So what I did was I took a piece of scrap paper, and first of all, I traced this heart. I traced the heart on here, and then I folded it in half and carefully kind of drew around and then cut it out. It's not perfect by any means. If you look close, you definitely can tell it's and the cutting job wasn't the best, but I really wanted that gold back there. And then I just, again, with the heat embossing, put the gold to my Valentine. I used one of the keys that came with that. On this one, and back there, on this one I did this, and then I did gold here, and I did white there. I mean the white, and then petal pink. Here I decided I wanted the gold behind it. Just a little bit different, the same really, but a little different. I just wanted this one a little glitzier, okay? And then again, you do put some special little treat in there. Little love note, extra special love note in there, okay? And I did want to show you, it's here somewhere, how to take this off, okay? The one thing is when you take them off, they are a little messy, okay? But I'm going to just show you, either can carefully, like with your fingers, just carefully. I tried doing it with the heat gun, heated up to see if it would help the glue to give. It really didn't. The other thing I tried, and it really wasn't much help. We have this little spatula thing, and that didn't really help. I think maybe you would need something just a little sharper if you were going to do that, but just carefully pull it away. And of course, it feels a little harder doing it now than when I did it before. And see, now the back is messy, but if you put that down, like this one actually ended up being a little worse than some of the other ones I got, but it leaves you with these boxes, and that's the top and that's the bottom. And you can, one of the things is if you wanted to put it together, because I was thinking, like if you wanted, because I was going, I don't necessarily need 10 heart boxes, but what if I wanted to use these hearts on a card, and then what could I do? Well, so if you fold it the way it's supposed to, and I did happen to see Rose Ward, she was saying, she did it the other way. She did it backwards like this. So that's on the inside. And so she didn't even try to take those out. She left those on, and she just put some glue here. She was saying, because really, if you put some candy or whatever, people aren't even going to notice. Or you could cover the bottom. You could, with a little piece of DSP, you could even use some tissue paper. And this beautiful tissue paper that came with it, you could use that. And it made me think, though, of Easter. And so I went and got I used some of that Easter paper that I was telling you about before. And I measured. Now I wrote it down here somewhere. And this was, let's see, I think it's right over here, isn't it? Of course not. Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. Now the top is a little bit bigger than the bottom. Okay, so this is the bottom. The first is the bottom. It was like 1 1/4 wide by 2 1/4. Okay, and then the top is just 1/8 of an inch bigger. And I do have just a little bit showing, so I thought that was a little easier than otherwise. You have to do more like a 1/16. But, and then this, I just put that 1 3/8 by 2 3/8. So they're just 1/8 of an inch more, because 1/4 is the same as 2/8. So it's so it'd be like 1 2/8 is 1 1/4. 1 3/8 is the next size up. So 2 1/4 or 2 2/8 would be, the next would be 2 3/8. And then I used, and I'm pretty sure that the ribbon, which now it was right here, and of course now it's not, that I used is retired. I think it may be retired. I forgot to check and see. Oh no, it's in, oh, I wrote it here. It's in our catalog. This is in our annual catalog. Okay, and it's glittered organdy ribbon. And then I used our dark Petal Pink Stampin' Blend, and I colored both sides of it, and so to get this color, or I could have done it in the red. And I just, using this, and just how you saw me earlier, I punched out one that was the Petal Pink and two that were the red, because those are the colors in there. The Petal Pink on the back is a flower. I could have found a flower to put it, but I just decided to do that. And I tied this around. Now, if you wanted, it will stay together without that. Okay, and so that you could even, don't have to wrap it around. You can even just make a bow and put it on the top for decoration if you want. Okay, so, oh, so much here. And then this, I was going to try to do a card with these, but let me just see, do I have a, oh yes, here I just grabbed a, obviously this could be any color you wanted, but this is the Petal Pink. You could even just do, and if that one, that's not, if you put it, them kind of like this, okay, and then you put that on. You could put one flat, the other you could pop up, okay, I'll do it this way. It could be flat, this could be popped up again, or you could, you know, have it be a different color. You could use it as a pattern to make a different color, okay. So then you can turn this into, let's see if I can do this quickly here, and see how they look on the back. So yeah, really you don't, okay, I'm just going to do this. I'm trying to get that open. And actually, you could even, I think, before I do that, I think I'm going to do this. Just real quickly here, do 5 1/4, 5 4, going a little longer than I meant to, so what difference does it make if I go a couple more minutes, right? So, and again, you can use your glue, you can use your see, there's it going to come out now. Like how it came out before. Maybe that's why it was all flying out. Maybe it's just near the end. Here I got this other to put glue in here in this little. Oh, is it going to come out? Sometimes it does, and sometimes it gives me a hard time. Oh, come on. I know I've got more. Got plenty of glue here. Just get the right one that's there. Of course, it's going to give me a hard time, right? Because I'm thinking, oh, hurry and finish this. So, that goes there. That can go there. And I'm going to pop this one up. Maybe if I can find my, here they are. I know knew it was here. So where is it? Hopefully you can see that. Okay. Okay. I get off my finger. Got glue on my fingers, so everything wants to stick to me. There. And that can go there. Problem is it's hard to see it, isn't it? And just like that. Okay, and then I know what I could do. Where's my Just had that some red out here. I just had it. Okay. Is this the right? That's Sorbet, but I think it may work. Let me just see here. All right, I'm just going to use this. And I think I'm going to... Oh, I know. I was thinking, what was I thinking of? I was thinking of this. Here's a piece. I wonder if I can just do a strip of it. Maybe then 2 inches. Let me see, how long do I need? A little smaller. Yeah, 4. I might want even a little smaller, but let me start with 4 because that's how deep this is. If I've been thinking I could have done this before. Part of it's because I'm doing this a little bit on the fly. I knew I wanted to do this, but then I got caught up. Okay. Here. It's kind of like this. So I think I want this a little smaller. There. I don't know if I like that much, but so I was just thinking that might give it a little more definition, but I don't think I like it. All right, I'm just going to leave it like that. All right, and then, so much for that thought. And actually, where's my, right here, this is what I'll do. So I'll make a couple of these hearts. And so any more of that other color that I wanted. Nope, that's not, is that the right one? No, that's what I thought. Where's my, all right, anyway, so this. Like a little more, but maybe I can at least do this. So it can be big enough. Maybe we'll see. Big enough piece of, yeah. This. Or again, I could have popped, it looked better popped up maybe, because then you see it better. Is that too big? It is too big right here. Okay. Aren't you glad that I kind of had an idea and it went kind of a little bit haywire maybe? And where? Okay. And then I'm going to do the To My Valentine again. And I don't have that red over here. That would be really nice. Now, let me just see if I can get it. Hold a sec. Ah, my microphone's not cooperating there. Okay. Put this right there. There, and I think I'm going to use, where is this, to the side. I'm going to do this because then that'll help anchor that, but it'll be able to be up like that. There. And later I'll put a piece of white in here and finish my hand. I know I've got some gold around here, but it's far enough away I can't quite reach it. Or it's hidden under something because I got piles all around me. Okay, I may put a little bit of, maybe some gold ones too. But there, all right. Oh. Okay. Man, what a mess my desk is here. I aren't going to be able to see anything. Okay, do that. Move all of these things out of the way so I can put the, kind of spread the alternatives across here for you. Probably was trying to do too much tonight, but you know what? I really wanted to be able to share that stuff with you. So there we are. Okay, move these out of the way. So here's this alternative. Showing you the box. Here's all the box. This one, this one, this one. Up here. You know what? I'm gonna have to, where is it? Maybe set this right. Try to set that there so you can, it'll stay down a little bit better for you to see. Hopefully you can see it. Okay, here, let me do this. If I do it this way there. So on this, I was gonna say there's one more thing. And this. Here, let me do it like this maybe. This. This. Maybe that there, this here. All right, maybe if I do this, is that better? I don't know how well you can see it because it's, okay, trying to make sure, look on my computer here to see, can you really see what I'm doing here or not? Does it all show up on camera? I think it just does. That like that, this, there. You get them all in? Yay, they all just got in there. Oh, and this one. Okay, there we go. There. Hopefully you can see them all now. One last time. Okay. So, okay. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. And any comments are welcome. We just ask that we be kind to each other. So on Friday on my Facebook page, I will be doing a fun fold, a different fun fold that I haven't done here today. And I hope you will be able to join me then. And if you can't, it will still be on Facebook Live. And at some point I will get it here on YouTube as well. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful week. And until we meet again, my friends, happy crafting. Bye-bye.